Hey everybody, this is Jimmie Bratcher, and I just wanted to do a gear post and give you a scope out on what I'm using tonight at Knuckleheads. We're opening for Davey Knowles at Knuckleheads Garage at 8:30 if you're in the area. But anyway, so I am playing my Carlson LH Blues Man, and Jim Carlson made these guitars, just a few of them. I'm not exactly sure how many of them he made. I have two of them. I know Larry Howard had two of them, and I don't know what else is out there. But anyway, this guitar started as a Strat, and I went through a phase where I liked P90s better than anything. So I had P90s put in this to replace it. And when I bought the guitar, it had no fingerboard on it, and so the back of the neck is all clean and everything. But it's a neck through body guitar. It's a very nice guitar, and so I'm playing that. I'm playing tonight through my Swampworks grease box. And the grease box is they're made by Swampworks amps in Huntsville, Alabama, and this is like a 20-watt 210. It's got 3 knobs on it, which I like because I don't like a lot of knobs, and it's just the loudest stinking amp that I own. So anyway, so I just wanted to let you know what I'm using. So that's my clean sound. And right now I have on my pedal board, actually a little bit more volume there on my pot, but on my pedal board I'm using my Keeley 30 millisecond double tracker for reverbs. And it just has this great chamber reverb in it, and I just fell in love with it. And so I'm using that. But let me go through my pedal board with you. I have just to kind of do the drive section, I have a GTO, what's the name of these people? J-Rocket Audio GTO, which is a Guthrie Trap audio. It's real transparent. It's kind of a model of a Noble's ODR1. And then I have a Bad Bob, which you get from analogman.com. And the Bad Bob is my favorite boost ever. I've got one of the original ones, and when the Mini came out, I said, I want to try it out, and it's equally as good. And then next, this little silver box with the tape on it is actually a clone of an Ampeg Scrambler. I have an original Ampeg Scrambler. There was like, I don't know, 2,500, I think, maybe of those made. And I have one of those, and I love it. I've used it on several of my recordings, but I was playing with it one day, and so anyway, this pedal's made, custom-built pedal by JHS, and they won't build custom anymore, at least that I'm aware of, and so it's a clone of an Ampeg Scrambler. And so anyway, I use that for, I'll show you what I use it for here in a minute. And then I have an Electric Mud, which is a Keeley fuzz, which I love desperately. So anyway, I'll go down them for you. So this is my clean tone. I like things to be real subtle. So the GTO, I'm stepping on it. Here it is off. On. So it just gives it a little bit of breakup. And then for my secret weapon for the Ampeg Scrambler clone, which I really, really love, I just keep it turned way down, so it's a real subtle kind of underlying fuzzy kind of tone, and I use it a lot on This Is Blues Country and on New Old Stuff. But anyway, here it is. So this is my clean tone. Here's with the pedal on. So the sustain goes on forever, and it just adds that little bit of fuzz to it that makes it sound like a broken up amplifier. And I like it a lot when I'm playing low volume gigs, because I wouldn't use this grease box amp, but on low volume gigs you can just kind of put that in there and it sounds like a broke up amp. cover that we did of the Marty Robbins song, Don't Worry About Me. I use it on the solo. So anyway, and then I kind of will stack these up together. So like if I'm playing something where I want a little choppy, I'll turn the Ampeg Scrambler clone on. And if I want to add a little more, I'll hit the GTO pedal. So that's, here it comes, coming on now. And then if I want to add some boost, then I'll use the Bab Bob to kind of send it over the top. So here it comes. So anyway, that's kind of my drive settings, and I have a couple of other pedals on my board. I'll talk about those in another one of these gear posts. But so that's what I'm going to be using tonight, 8:30 at Knuckleheads. I'll use the Swampworks Grease Box. I'll use this Carlson as my main guitar, and then I'll be using those pedals that we talked about. So anyway, hope this is something that you get something out of. If you have any questions, just post them here on social media, and I'm very responsive to all of that stuff, and I'll get right back to you. So thanks. Bye.